Hey, what's up you guys, Caboose XB. I'll bring you another Injustice 2 video, and today what I got for you guys is another Avengers Project video. That's right, this is a game that most of you may not have even heard about, and obviously we haven't heard anything about this game in months. Today we're going to be talking about a job listing that was posted by Crystal Dynamics members that maybe gave us some details about what the Avengers Project is going to be like in terms of gameplay, and maybe some ideas about campaign. Now before we get into all that, I just wanted to ask you guys if you could leave a like rating on this video, as it shows your support and I would really appreciate it. So if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, well, let's jump in and let's talk about this. So, as I mentioned, there were some job postings posted by Crystal Dynamics, who is currently working on the Avengers Project, and basically this job posting may have given us some ideas as to what's going on with this game, as currently it is the game that Crystal Dynamics is working on. So, let's jump in, let's talk about this, let's see what's going on here. So one of the things that was listed here in terms of the job listing was for a lead level designer. It was also asking for this positioning for people who know about a fun and unique online experience, as well as people who understand the social implications of shared gameplay and referencing various game modes and campaigns. Now that sounds really interesting. It sounds like, from the looks of it here, that the new Avengers game is going to be an online game. Now I'm really wondering how this is going to work. I'm guessing it's maybe going to be similar in the vein of games like Marvel Heroes or maybe DC Universe Online. However, I don't think the Avengers Project is going to be that small scale. It looks like Marvel is making a big deal out of this. It looks like it's going to be like a AAA title, very much like Spider-Man PS4. So I don't expect that this is going to be another Marvel Heroes or another DC Universe Online clone. Now, other job postings here for Crystal Dynamics say that they plan to prototype and build combat systems that directly apply to a third-person cover-based action adventure, maybe something very similar to Uncharted 4, I'm guessing, and that sounds really cool. I can't wait to try an Avengers game that's very much similar to like an Uncharted, but I'm playing as my favorite Marvel heroes. That sounds really cool, and especially if you're factoring in the idea that maybe there's going to be some online play, playing with other people. You know, you're playing as Iron Man, they're playing as Thor or something like that, and you're fighting off Ultron's minions. Oh man, this is something that can be huge. This would be one of the coolest superhero games ever if they were implementing systems like this, and by the looks of it, they are. Now, two things I wanted to make note of. Number one, in terms of the online play, I'm thinking of three possibilities. Number one, obviously what I mentioned before, something similar to the vein of Marvel Heroes or DC Universe Online, a sort of MMO where you build up your character, build up his stats and everything like that. I hope, though, the one thing I really hope is it's not like a create your own hero type of thing, and you actually are playing as the Marvel Heroes. You know, I like the whole idea of creating your own hero, that's cool and all, but I want to play as the Marvel Heroes, alright? I've had enough of creating my own guy. I want to play as Iron Man or Spider-Man or Thor, whatever it might be. So give me that, and if I can take those characters and build them up and add gear pieces to them or something similar to Injustice 2, and, you know, have that whole MMO style, I'll be totally down for that. Now, number two, in terms of online play, I'm wondering, is there going to be like a versus mode, very similar to like a Gears of War or Uncharted 4 or the entire Uncharted series past, I believe, 2, that has online where you're fighting off against other people, and it's that third person like cover-based system. Maybe you can have a whole system where it's heroes versus villains. That would be pretty damn sweet. You have people like Hulk, who is a massive brute, but he doesn't have any projectiles, so he has no long range. You have someone like Iron Man who can fly around and has those projectiles in that long range. Oh man, if this is what's going on and there's a versus system, I'm going to be so down for it. Now, number three in terms of online play is I'm wondering if there's going to be a sort of online co-op through the story mode, if there's going to be a story mode in the game, which I'm assuming there's going to be. Now, I'm wondering if maybe you're playing online and somebody can jump in, like I said, as Thor or as Hulk, and they can help you out and fight off the minions that you're fighting off in whatever your mission you're playing. Or if you can just pretty much play the entire story campaign with a friend. All of these things would be cool, and hell, maybe there's a chance that all three of those online modes might end up in the game. Now, going back to the lead level designer position, it mentions here that they're looking for someone who has an idea about various game modes and campaigns. Campaigns being plural. So speaking about heroes versus villains, what if there were two story modes? One, of course, being on the hero side and the other being on the villain side. The way this game is shaping up to be, the people that are involved working on it, the way that Marvel's made such a big deal about it, announcing it 6 months ago and just basically saying, hey, this game exists, by the way. You'll find out more next year, though. So the way they're making such a big deal about it, it looks like they want you to have access to that pantheon of Marvel characters. And I really hope that that is the case, because I'd love to play as all these Marvel heroes, but I'd also really like to play as some of those Marvel villains, like a Doctor Doom, I don't know, something like that. But that's it. That's all the information that we got about this game, if this is even information about this game. I mean, hell, this could all just be about a different game that Crystal Dynamics is working on, although I don't see that to be too likely, as currently it seems like what they're working on is the Avengers project. But who knows? Again, take all of this with a grain of salt. I know you guys love it when I say that. So with all that said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think about all this? Do you think that it applies to the Avengers project? How do you think this could work in an Avengers game, having an online third-person cover-based action adventure game? I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. I'm Caboose XBL, and once again, if you can leave a like rating on this video, which shows your support, and I would really appreciate it, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.